Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today is the early access event. Thanks to Wizards, we are jamming March of the Machines, the newest Magic set, on Arena before the general public. I got a God account. I got stocked up. I got 929,000 gems that I need to spend on cosmetics. And we're going to jump in. I played a couple games off stream, and now we're going live. All these contents from the live stream will be sliced up. We'll put all the deck lists. The intent today is to try out as many of the new cards, see what works, what doesn't. I'm not claiming this is the best deck in the format. I'm not claiming 100% win rate on breaking standard. But we're going to try out stuff, see how it goes, what works out, what doesn't. And we're going to jump into it. This is a Sultai Draw 2 Backdoor Secret Atraxa Reanimator deck. So, I really like this card. I think it's neat. Zimone and Dina. It's Sultai, Legendary, green, blue, black, 3/4. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. You can sacrifice another creature and draw a card. You may put a land onto your hand, from your hand onto the battlefield tap. You control 8 or more lands. You repeat this process. Sack, put a land in, get some value, kind of go from there. So we're kind of playing a draw 2 deck. So we have a number of ways to draw 2. So we have like Suspicious Stowaway, a draw discard, Heartstabber. When it dies, you get to draw a card. Evangel of Synthesis, draw discard, so it triggers it with that. We also have another payoff for drawing 2 in Gixian Puppeteer. So same idea, lose 2, gain 2, and when it dies, you return another creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, so it can find us or Zioms. We also have Kaito Shizuki to draw and discard, and then we got the new card type, Battles. So for those of you who haven't seen how battles work, this is a 3 mana. When it enters the battlefield, each player mills 3 cards, then each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. So again, draw cards is the theme of the deck. We really don't want to play against Shieldred. Then this kind of sits on your opponent's side of the battlefield, and we can attack it as though it's like a planeswalker. Once we deal the 4 damage, if we get to cast the flip side, Lazateth Convert, and for 0 mana, and then when it enters the battlefield, it enters as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 zombie. So it can enter as a copy of Atraxa, so it gets the ETB effect. Then we also have Archpriest of Shadows, 5 mana 4/4, backup. So backup, when this creature enters the battlefield, you put a 1/1 counter on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains abilities printed below till end of turn. So whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, return target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. So this is like a Reanimator effect that we can bring back Atraxa. We can do that by like unblockable Suspicious Stowaway, flying, or just incidentally if we have a creature. We also have unblockable with Kaito. I don't know if this is the deck for it, but I just want to see how this plays out. This will probably get cut. It's like the odd one out. The Realmbreaker, lands you can tap for any mana and tap target land, becomes a 3/3 elemental, vigilance, hexproof, haste. Mill 3 cards, you put a permanent from among them into your hand, and you get an emblem. You may play lands and cast permanents from your graveyard. And then we got a couple of Cruelty Gix, which also lets us reanimate the Atraxa. And then we have some Tamios that can also let us reanimate Atraxa, tap down. So we're going to give this a shot, see how it plays out. It might just be better as Dimir. Just kind of going from there, but we'll see how it goes. Draw 2. Yeah, Ren's cool. I just don't know if this is the Ren deck. The right deck, Ren deck. But we'll give it a go, see how it goes. We've tried out Jund Battles so far. That deck was really sweet. That's up on YouTube. We also obviously drew the wrong half of our deck. We'll keep this. I think we just get rid of the Cruelty here. So probably start with Suspicious Stowaway here. Lets us attack in right away. Actually, we'll start with Heartstabber. We also tried out Black-White Phyrexian Tribal. That one wasn't as good. Interesting deck. We had some cool games, but it was a little bit too slow against some of the other stuff. The Jund Battles deck was really sweet. The Dinosaur is really good. Okay. Opponent is Token Andy. So I kind of want this to die, to be honest. These have... This is no prowess, right? Just go with this. Was hoping to hit a land, to be honest. We are 24 lands. Might need to go to 25. Alright, so we see Baral and Karizev. Whenever you cast the first instant sorcery spell each turn, you may cast it, basically play something that's cheaper. We'll just go Stowaway here. I think I just need to try to get to this Atraxa. I can just read ahead, so I just need to hit my mana. Like we can... So that's the thing. I know a lot of people are talking about Urabrask. I don't see how on turn 5 you're going to have 3 spells to cast. There's not like a lot of card advantage. I was trying to build Burn and it just kind of seemed weird. I don't know if you have a deck list, Reanimator. Opponent's mana base is incredibly painful. Like, unless you're using both this card, like Ren's Resolve, and the other, basically, exile cards. So opponent's trying to go wide. We got Regavan Monkey. I'm probably going to mill here if they attack. I want to try to draw a card, just maximize my chances here. First Strike Menace is pretty scary, but we're still at 18. Okay, so Stowaway, we're just like not finding lines this game. I've drawn more 5-drops than I have lines. Jeez, where are the lines in our deck? Thank you. I think we're just doing that. I think we attack. Oh, I already attacked. Derp. That's pretty sweet. 0 mana, draw 2 cards. That was hot. Meeting of the Minds? They're probably on... So they can play out the 3rd path. I just need a land. If I get a land, I get an Atraxa. This is a better payoff because it sticks on the board, but it's also a riskier line because if they kill my Heartstabber or my Stowaway. Interesting. They went with the Mentor over 3rd path here. Hey. You got a counter spell? I don't think there's a Convoke counter, but we'll see. I think we just get value out of Atraxa here. Finds us another land. Like, get... Wow! With the Protect the Negotiators. That was nasty. This is very good. It might be too long to put in the chat if you have a direct link. It's probably easier, Aramata. This deck's sick. Mana base is obviously a bit painful, but... Lock here, try to mill over. They also could just have like another Stoke the Flames. Not good enough in the end. Yeah, there's all my lines. Alright. That one was awkward. We spent too many turns trying to find lines. Opponent's deck was sweet though. I really like the use of the free spells there. Like, when your opponent can have a Boros land up and then cast a blue 3-mana spell, 1 land, cast 2 spells, draw 2, counter, a whole bunch of value, with kicker as well. That was a pretty nasty one. But that's why we play these games. Gotta see what works, what doesn't. Kind of get a feel for things. Okay, we'll keep this. Lead off on Shipwreck. We also have this Amonkhet. Fills nicely. We'll start with Heartstabber. A link would be best, I think, because of the comment space. Yeah, that's fine. We got to go Invasion here. I do want to be mindful of my life total, so... they're going to start being able to... Pizachu is actually not bad against this deck. We can target their thing. So next turn I go Evangel of Synthesis and Suspicious Stowaway. So that's actually nice synergy. So what do you do? Equal to the number of artifacts you control. We also have Gixian Puppeteer. The problem is I don't have like a big target and we want to get Atraxa into play for next turn. So do this. What's your crew cost? Crew 1. I think it is... oh wait, this one's easy. This one's Atraxa. Okay. We're getting smorked really hard this turn. They can crew up the vehicle. Hit me for 5. Hit me for a lot more than 5. Oh wait, you're not an artifact though. Okay, so we gotta hope the last card's not a counter. We've had 2 chances now to cheat into play Atraxa. No counter? No counter. I'll take you. Okay, so we want Kaito. We get a battle, which is a new card. We will take Shipwreck Marsh, Cruelty of Gix, and probably just Heartstabber. Can't block anyways, we'll attack in here. We need to discard a card. We need to discard 2 cards. Too much value, this deck. Synthesis can trigger that same turn, so it's probably Heartstabber. Actually, Heartstabber has flying and can block, so it might have been right to keep it, but I think with Atraxa out, so they can block. Actually, what's in my graveyard? Can get a Gixian Puppeteer. Let's do the content play. Just get rid of Dark Slick here. Gain and drain. Armada, I'm not getting the link in. I don't know if YouTube's blocking it. Over the top. That's a good one to get out of an opponent's hand. So we'll go like this. Gain and drain again. Again, content plays, not optimized plays. No worries. I got a couple decks. We can always check after the release.
There are many secrets I don't know, but not. It's like your defenses.
So I can sack you. Doesn't really do too much. Probably do want to kill this reflection. Just do that. Could get the draw. I can attack their hand if needed. So with this, I become another copy of the Puppeteer. Now we get drain, drain, drain. Okay, they got another over the top. So I think given that, can this be done at instant speed? Because the thing is, these can get back Dinas as well. They're doing this for the treasure. I want to see what they over the top into. So each player reveals cards on top of their library equal to the number of non-land cards they control. Put all permanent cards revealed this way onto the battlefield. I don't know what's happening. I need an adult. Take you. Take you. Take you. I'm gonna mill out. Just get rid of Atraxa here. Oh no, I win. something, I win. That was pretty sweet. I don't think we want Ren in this deck. Draw 2. Ren just doesn't seem to be what we want to be doing plan-wise. Cameo seems cool. Or, you know, let's play a Shieldred. You know, let's play new Shieldred. Is it good? I don't know. Or maybe... Let's try it out. So new Shieldred forces your opponent to sack a creature or planeswalker. You can exile it if they have 8 or more cards in their graveyard. And then it blows up a creature, they discard 3, mill 3, and then we get to mass reanimate, which also plays out pretty nice. If we get our stuff in the graveyard, we saw there, we stack all the copies, and then we get to just blow them up a whole bunch of damage, which does seem fun. The folks tuning in, just as a reminder, all the money I make off YouTube this month, all the revenue, I'm donating every single penny of it to charity this go around. So this is actually not too bad. So we'll go like this. Justin Farnell. So Dark Slick Shores. I think we just get our mana going. They kill it, I don't really care. Could be a domain pile. Kill my Heartstabber, see if I care. We would like this being Stowaway would have been better. I think that's fine. I want to get cards, so at least if this dies, I get value. Yeah, it's just coming in piecemeal. I don't get all the cards. We're definitely going to get Evangel here because I want to hit my next land drop. Ah, it's Dark Slick Choice. Ew. Why? Okay, next turn. It's coming up a little weird. It's cutting off some of them. Okay. You gotta stop, Justin. Gotta stop. They could have like Leyline Binding, but this refills our hand. No other Atraxa. Okay, so we'll take the battle. Take Shipwreck Marsh or Otawara. Probably just Shipwreck. Could take the Archpriest here. Get this value. Might have been right to do another Atraxa, but I can mill through this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could play this tapped. Yeah, so they have the Leyline Binding. I could just go value play, get Jix. Devastator's an interesting one. Well, that's an easy one to play. This is nice because next turn I can do 2 of these, and then this has Menace, so then I can reanimate something as well. So Shieldred, you need 8 cards and then 5 mana to exile. You can do it at sorcery speed. But we're playing to the point where they need to answer us, or like each of my things is a bomb. We can do this, force them to discard, and then do this. Play it on that, get back Ziome. Just face. Okay, so they do got dragons. Atushi. Not bad. You get your Durgan. So they have 4 cards. That's 7, that's 8. So I can swing in with Atraxa. And then, or sorry, swing in with Shieldred and then activate Shieldred. So I get this. This becomes a copy. I can get a Tushi. I actually like getting a Tushi here. Then we blow you up. And then we just do... Okay. I like Shelly in this list. This is hot. Honestly, this could be just blue-black. No! Why do you hate fun? So it's probably... On upkeep we mill. Because we want to hit like another dragon or something. Okay, they got Leyline. Should still have Beseju in the deck. We can try to draw towards that. Just get rid of Stowaway here. Get Beseju. And then just end step Leyline Binding. Get them with the Beseju value. Oh, I should also set it up with the mill. Kami War. Surprise! Get Invasion. Shipwreck Marsh. Zion. Free value! I love value! Get Adawara. Value! This deck is sweet. We could probably forego the green and just play Dimir. And then you can play a little bit more removal. Trim on some of the edges, play Shieldred maybe, play like 2 4-mana Shieldreds, 2 5-mana Shieldreds. We'll do this one more with this one, Chad, and then we'll do votes. Keep this. Get Stowaway going into Invasion. Skrelly. I think we do this. Might have been right to not do that yet because we can save that for the Atraxa turn, but this might be counters. Dark Slick, so I can do this. I can do Kaito. I think we go Kaito this turn.
The system can't fix everything. Our eyes are everywhere.
Because then next turn, at least I get to start at getting some draw value. See what works for that. Not sure what they have here, but we will just take our value.
Now this is a
So I think given that we could play 2 cards here, we'll play 2. This will help us. Okay, so they're go wide deck. You're not a soldier. So we'll probably take advantage and eat something. They can pay the mana to make it unblockable to take out the Kaito. I don't care about that because then we can, like, I want the Heartstabber to die so I can potentially find Atraxa. Because that'll mill 2. I do have the ability with this to mill some more. We will also need to find a land, so that's the only consideration. Given that that's card advantage, I think we do this.
My head wasn't in it.
So Dark Slick enters tapped. So we got the Invasion. We also have a Kaito. So Invasion's probably... I think it's actually Kaito right now. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I don't have blue mana! Nah, that's probably GG. We needed to hit something there, because now they can just go unblockable. Order's wrong. Hey Doc, doing well yourself? We needed a blocker last turn, and now we're drawing in like alternate order. We just didn't hit our mill. This deck's been good, it's just we hit the wrong half. Opponent went pretty wide against us. Kind of a weird deck. Yeah, we're just dead. If wasn't paying attention to mana that turn and it ended up costing us a bit. But if we found Atraxa there, we reanimate Atraxa and then we're golden. It could be too that we like Atraxa is still the best thing, but we can play Slowgark or whatever the big slug is. Because we are just a Reanimator deck at heart. That looks dope. Stowaway will trigger Zyome. Stowaway into Zyome, discard the Atraxa. Let's go. Got a fellow Dark Slick Grixis Andy. Yeah, see the grass come down. Obviously, we're running a risk of having this out, but if they're just playing Grixis from before, can't do much about it. Hopefully they just go like Fable the Mirror Breaker here. So they can kill Zimone here. Gixian Puppeteer is nice. I'm playing into Sweeper, but also it is what it is. Ulgrotha. I don't know all the battles offhand. We are using one battle in here. It's the Demir one. So they want Make Disappear there. One mana short. Just get some drains. So they can kill something here, but it gets us one closer. The Puppeteer also buys us back something if they kill the Puppeteer. Homelands is before my time. I started... When did I start? Oh, they're doing the 5 mana, try to double cast Explosive Singularity. I started during New Phyrexia. First competitive was Innistrad RTR Standard. I was Kitchen Table before then. Okay, go for the throat. So you don't quite do what I want. But you get me the Stowaway. Which has value because...
Phyrexia's victory will be etched into the flesh of the conquered.
Because this both triggers the Puppeteer, but gives me an unblockable for next turn. So that way I can put the Archpriest of Shadows. Now they could use the Blood Tithe to kill it, but I think that's fine. Because then I just double trade, I get back another unblockable. Obviously the double Blood Tithe turn was kind of gross. Scary.
Let's do this.
So if they have like double removal here, it's really bad.
Revel in your minuscule victory.
Shipwreck Marsh. So they can double block here. They could single block. I just gotta play as though they don't have removal and then just hopefully get a Gix. Because like, it's actually pretty good because they don't want to kill it because I get something back. Chandra can plus here and get 2 removal spells, which is pretty nasty. We're really just trying to play into our reanimate effect here. Oh, come on. Double Invoke Despair? That's certainly going to be a disgusting interaction. Chandra can plus, add mana, kill. Okay, so that is not what I want to deal with for the rest of Standard. And they get the go for the throat. They could attack in here. I need to draw my Gix command. No. How about all lands? Think we're dead here, folks. Kind of flooded out now. Couldn't sneak through our win con.
I'm ending this fight.
Okay, so Chandra Invoke Despair. Probably a little too early. When they get to play 5 mana and just draw 5 cards, deal 8 damage, seems, or 10 damage, draw 5 cards for 5 mana. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this one up.